Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. For today's video, I have a fragrance haul. I have a fragrance haul. You know, I behave so good. I behave very good. I control myself. And there is always 1 or 2 days where I'm just like, I want to buy some bottles of perfume. Not the smartest thing, I know. But then again, I have been hearing that I'm going to be okay with moving my collection. So I'm planning on packing half of my collection with me in my checked luggage, and then the other half I'm going to pack myself with lots of bubble wrap and send it with my move. So I think that it's fine to shop. Even though after this haul, I think I do have some PR fragrances coming. I'm just not sure yet. So I just want to get these out of the way. I have 7 fragrances. 2 of them were gifted to me and the rest I bought with my own money. So you guys know that I'm very, very honest with you guys, very transparent. I let you guys know what was gifted to me and I let you guys know my opinion no matter what. So I'm going to talk to you guys about these fragrances today. If you are new to my channel and you love fragrance talk, if you love beauty, girl time, self-care, body care, all of that, don't forget to subscribe before you leave today's video. I would love to have you back for my future uploads. And with that said, let's go ahead and let's jump into this fragrance haul. The first one I'm going to show you guys is one that I already know I love. It's one that I have talked about a lot on my channel, but I only had, I think it was a 1 ounce bottle of it. It was a very small bottle and I ran out. And this fragrance is getting very hard to find. And recently, FragranceNet brought it back in stock. So I was kind of like telling myself, like, Amy, you don't really have to get it, but I just kept thinking about how difficult it has been to find it, and I got myself a bottle. It did not come with a box because it was being sold just the bottle by itself, but this is a celebrity fragrance, and this is Britney Spears' Private Show. It is back in my collection, and I actually got a bigger bottle, so I don't know what the size. Okay, it's not huge, but it's a 1.7 ounce bottle, so I feel like it's much nicer. The size of it, I actually like this size better, and I'm just so happy to have this back in my collection. This is a gourmand fragrance. It is a long-lasting fragrance on me, and for it being a celebrity fragrance and an affordable fragrance, I feel like this is one of my favorite celebrity fragrances, and the performance and the longevity of this is beautiful. So the notes in here are whipped cream, coffee, nectarine, clementine. The middle notes are dulce de leche, orange sambac, and orange blossom, and the base notes are amber and musk. Now, for me, the dry down is literally like this creamy coffee with a lot of dulce de leche, so it's not like this bitter coffee. It's so beautiful. I think that this is almost sexy in a way, but gourmand, and like the person who smells you is just gonna want to eat you up and like cuddle you. It has a warmth to it. It's like tonic, creamy. It kind of puts me in the same mindset of Black Opium Nuit Blanche, where there's like this creaminess to it, but then you have that coffee. It's smooth. It's so good. I love it so much. So since I have talked about this in the past, I'm not going to get too into it, but yeah, I added Private Show back to my collection, so I'm super duper excited about this one. Next up, I'm gonna talk about 2 that I have been good, and I bought the travel size first, and I loved it so much that I needed to have the full sizes in my collection. And I am so proud of myself because these are purchases that I know I love, that I know I can recommend, because lately what happened with the Oscar de la Renta Bella Tropical has me just traumatized. Like, I do not want to show excitement for a fragrance, and then literally it changed on me so much. Like, I cannot stand that fragrance now. And I don't remember a fragrance doing that. There has been a few times where that has happened to me, but it's very few times. And that's why these fragrances, like the ones that I haven't talked about, I did let them sit in my collection for, it's been like 2 weeks since I've had them. Actually 2-3 weeks. But I wanted to just let them sit, let them calm down, let them develop whatever it is that they want to develop before I actually talk about them. But these 2, I already know them. So last year, Valentino Donna Born in Roma Coral Fantasy was released. I gave it the most harsh review. I remember I bought the bottle, I sprayed it on myself, and I returned it because it didn't last more than 10 minutes on my skin. But I have since then learned that many new releases, I don't know if it's because they're freshly made, I don't know what the deal is, and I don't know if it's like the whole shipping process or what, but when I smell a brand new released fragrance for the first time, I notice that they either disappear really quickly on me or they just smell super different. So this year, I went ahead and ordered a travel size, and my experience with this was so different, and I am so happy that I gave it another chance, and I'm so happy that it's in my collection. I got a 1.7 fluid ounce of this as well because I just love it. I think that this is a beautiful, tropical, exotic, just perfect spring and summer fragrance, and I'm so happy to have this bottle because I do think that the Born in Roma bottles are gorgeous. They're so stunning and just simple but still edgy. Really, really nice. I really like them. So I'm happy because this to me is a fragrance that's very easy to wear, beautiful for spring and summertime. Fruity, juicy, girly, feminine, flirty. It has this sexiness to it. It dries down on the musky side, but what I love is that it has kiwi. This has kiwi, it has Brazilian orange, Indian jasmine, rose, ambrette, which I love ambrette in my fragrances. It just adds like this airy muskiness, but it's not too heavy. And then there is white musk and Texas cedar. So the kiwi in here, it's literally like right now, I'm just getting like so much kiwi. It's a little tart, very, very juicy, and just fruity. I love it. And I'm so happy that I tried the travel size and then just decided to go for it because I definitely see myself going through this bottle very easily. I would say that this falls into the category of Dolce Gabbana L'Imperatrice. It also falls into the category of Toca Simone, those types of like light floral, juicy, fruity types of fragrances. So if you like those types of fragrances, you would really enjoy this one. And it's very sexy and just perfect for summertime. And then I am so happy I got this. I'm so happy. I thought about it like over and over. I am just super happy that I got it. So this I talked about so much in recent videos, and this is Dolce & Gabbana Dolce Lily. It's here. I got it in 2.5 fluid ounce. So you guys know I usually do 1 ounce bottles, but the ones that I love like this, I'm okay with having big bottles because I love this. It brings back memories of my childhood. It's tropical. It's perfect for hot weather, perfect for humid weather. If you're somewhere where it's really hot and sticky, this is gorgeous. It has passion fruit, which to me, just the passion fruit to me smells like Barbados cherry. I always say acerola because that to me is what I call it in Spanish, but some of you guys let me know that it's Barbados cherry, I think is the name. That's just what I think of when I smell this. So it's super juicy as well. This does have florals. It's so like uplifting and pretty and citrusy. So it's not too floral. It's not too fruity. It's like a nice mix of everything with just that scent that takes me back to visiting my great grandma's house, which I didn't go back there a lot to where she had that tree which had the cherries in it, but for some reason, like when I smell this, it just takes me straight to that day that I went with my aunt and we were knocking them down from the tree and we were just eating them. Like that's what this makes me think of. So those types of like strong memories, but it's still pretty at the same time, very pretty and girly and flirty. I'm a big fan of most of the Dolce fragrances from Dolce & Gabbana, so I'm so happy to have this. And the notes for this one are passion fruit, lemon, and bergamot in the opening. So very, again, like bright, juicy, citrusy opening. Middle notes are rose and pink lily, and the base notes are musk, sandalwood, and vanilla. And another reason why I just love this fragrance is because my oldest daughter's name is Lilianis, and for short, a lot of people call her Lily. So just everything about this is just super cute and super just sweet to me, and I'm so happy that I have this. So that is Dolce & Gabbana Lily. All right, next up, I'm going to talk about these two that were sent over to me. So the first one I already talked about in my Mother's Day recommendations video, and this was sent over to me by Commodity, and this is Milk Personal. They went ahead and reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to try out their, is it exploration kit, I think it was, and I kindly responded to them and I was like, you know, I would love to, but I already tried that and I already reviewed it on my channel. So I told her, thank you so much for reaching out. You know, maybe next time we can work together. And she was so sweet. And she was like, okay, well, since you already had the expiration kit, go ahead and pick out a full bottle. So I already have Commodity Gold. I have Commodity Velvet. And then now I was just so excited to have one of the milks. Now the Milk Bold is not for me. That one was I think it had a lot of spice and like wood in it. And then the expressive one was better, but still dried down a little bit on the like very woody, like stronger side. So I decided to go with the personal because you guys know that I just like to have like that personal scent bubble around me that I can smell, but I cannot be like too suffocated by a fragrance at the same time, if that makes any sense. So I did get Milk Personal, and this here, it says, is an opaque white liquid rich in sweet creams and fresh woods. Light as a feather, this sweet and caressing scent lays close like a second skin. All right, so this fragrance does have like that quality that reminds me of like a marshmallow. It's fluffy, it's creamy, but it's also very woody. So I do pick up a lot of like wood notes in this fragrance. I love how simple the bottle is. I actually prefer the white bottles, like the personal ones, over the black ones, but the black one is also really pretty. The black one just makes me think more of like a unisex fragrance, where the white one makes me think more of like a feminine type of packaging. So the notes in here are marshmallow and milk. Middle notes are musk and white cedar extract, and the base notes are woodsy notes and amber. So I describe this fragrance as being like a perfect fragrance for a new mom, because a new mom, when I had my daughters, like the first year of their life, I barely wore fragrance because I didn't want to change that comforting scent that I was giving off to my babies, especially because I was breastfeeding. So when I did spray fragrances, it would be like really high up behind my head, and I would just keep it there, or I would do fragrance mist, but I did not wear very strong perfumes. But I feel like this one, if you don't go too heavy handed on it, because the wood might be a little strong for some people, but this does dry down to like that second skin type of scent, and it's creamy, it's fluffy, it's comforting. It's a very nice scent. I cannot wait to wear this for bedtime. This is the type of scent that I would like to wear during fall and winter when I'm like cozy at home watching movies or just being at home. And definitely for bedtime, and also like during fall and winter to run errands, I would definitely wear this. Now, this is not one that I would wear like to go out or anything like that, but I do need to wear it some more and get to know it much better. So those were kind of like the recommendations that I gave off from just a few times that I have smelled it, but I cannot wait to wear it way more and be able to update you guys. So yeah, that is Commodity Milk Personal. I recently received this one. I have been talking a lot about Addict fragrances, but I only have one, which is the Eat the Peach, and it's become one of my favorites. It's just a very everyday, soft type of fragrance. They don't contain alcohol. They're very nice on the skin. They feel very moisturizing, very refreshing. And I decided to become an affiliate with them. They had sent me the email to become an affiliate like months ago. And sometimes I don't like to rush into those things because I like to make sure that what I am recommending to you guys and getting coupon codes and all that, I like to make sure that I really, really love it myself. So I just left the email there. And then when I started realizing just how much I have been loving Eat the Peach, I went ahead and sent them an email, filled out everything, and became an affiliate. So recently I went to go check the mail and I had a fragrance from them. I was not expecting it, but this one is called Before Sunset. So here is the packaging. I am just so obsessed with their packaging and just the way that they do their packaging. Very simple, but you do get an idea of what you're going to get with the fragrance. So here, the notes for this fragrance are lemon, neroli, and musk. Now, it says Before Sunset, so I automatically was, for some reason, thinking of like a beachy perfume. I don't know why, because The sunset could be any time of the year. Now, this one has like an ambery color compared to my Eat the Peach. This one is definitely darker. You see like the 2 layers because there is a lot of oil in here, and it's just like very nicely made. So I go ahead and I shake it up, and I just love these. The packaging of these is just so beautiful. I love to just look at them. And this, you guys, I'm gonna try again because I have a very hard time with neroli. It's a note that I really love, but then I can really hate at the same time because it can be kind of sharp and loud. When I first sprayed this, and I'm scared to, I'm gonna spray actually here because I'm gonna be honest, when I first sprayed this, the opening I did not like. It was just so like sharp. And it's not bad at all. It actually has like this green touch to it. So the type of neroli that I get in here for some reason makes me think of like a green touch. Other times when I smell neroli and fragrances, I usually get like a clean, sparkling type of vibe from it. But this neroli, it leans more towards the green side for me in a nice way, in a very nice way. I'm not saying that it smells bad. It's just that it's very like sharp to my nose and strong. So if you do like stronger fragrances, and like Eat the Peach is a little bit more on the softer, like second skin type of scent. So I thought that all of their fragrances would be like that, but this it packs a punch. So you're not getting alcohol in here. You're getting a very nice formulation. It's just that this is loud. So if you like to make a statement, if you like your fragrance to be like very, you like to leave a sillage, you like it to project, this is a good one to check out because I would say like the first hour or two, people are going to smell you. And it does have that very like neroli type of scent. It does give kind of like a beachy vibe at the same time as well, but more towards the green side also. But let me tell you guys, the dry down of this was so beautiful. There has to be more notes other than these 3 notes. So yeah, the dry down of this just turns into like, I smell amazing, but it's kind of like my skin, like it's very sensual, it's very sexy dry down. The dry down just is gorgeous. So I am going to wear this. It has a sexy touch to it. It has a citrusy touch, and that musk in the dry down, it's very beautifully done. You can spray this in your hair as well. It's not going to damage your hair. So that's why I do love their fragrances so much. So I'm definitely going to play around with this one and update you guys after I wear it. You guys just know that I struggle a little bit with white florals. So even though I like the way they smell, I don't think they smell bad. It's just that the screechiness and the sharpness can sometimes give me a headache. So that's kind of what was happening with this one. So at the moment, I still prefer Eat the Peach for me, but I know a lot of people are going to love this because it's very sexy. This is very sexy, very like almost animalic to me. That's kind of what I get from this one. So that is Before Sunset, and the packaging definitely, I mean, yes. Very, very sexy. Thank you so much to Addict for sending this fragrance over. I'm definitely going to be getting to know it better. Not spraying it too close to my face is what I usually do when a fragrance seems a little intense for my nose. But I think that this will get a lot of compliments though, because it is something that I feel many people would enjoy. So now moving on to the complete blind buys. I never smelled these before. I just wanted them for one reason or the other. So we are going to start off with a new release that I didn't even know was coming. And I went on Sephora's website and it was just there. I thought the packaging was cute. The note that it has, you guys know, I have been raving a lot about peach lately. So this is Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Summer Vibes. Did you guys know that this was going to be released? Because I had no idea until I saw it on Sephora's website and I was just like, where did this come from? So this fragrance, I will say that the packaging itself looks a little like, I don't know if it's my eyes playing tricks on me, but I feel like it's kind of pixelated. You know, when something, it's not really like crisp. I don't know. But the packaging is really, really pretty though. The top note is Calabrian bergamot, middle note is peach, and the base note is cedar. So I thought peach, sign me up. There is no mention of the typical green apple that they use in their light blue fragrances. Now, I have owned so many light blue fragrances and flankers, and the only one I ended up keeping was light blue sun, which is my all-time favorite. That one has green apple, but it has coconut. It's very beachy. It's very just my favorite, one of my favorite scents to wear if I'm going to the beach or the pool. And when I saw this, I was just very, very curious. So this one has been the least that has been sitting in my collection out of all of these, but I sprayed it and I do get like the light blue DNA for sure. But I like this. This is not groundbreaking. This is not mind-blowing. It's not the next best thing. But if you just want like a woody, fresh, little bit of peach type of fragrance for summertime, this is such an easy reach. Such an easy reach. And I actually prefer this over the original light blue. I feel like this just has a little more something to it. I feel like light blue, maybe it's because the people around me around that time when light blue came out, that was all that everyone was wearing. And I really don't usually care about that. But with light blue, it was like, okay, like I've had enough of light blue. The peach that starts coming out in here is, it's like juicy. Like it has like a bite to it, but it's not an obvious like, whoa, that's a peach fragrance. The bergamot is also in there and it's giving it like this sparkling brightness. And then there's that woody undertone to it. So I get the peach, but it's not a super realistic peach like Ruby Orchid. And it's not like Eat the Peach where it's like, this is peach. This is more just like, there's this peachy juiciness in here that just intertwines with a citrusy, bright, woody fragrance with that light blue DNA. But it actually smells better today than when I first smelled it when I got it. When I first got it, I was like, I'm not sure if there's anything special about this, but today I'm really starting to pick up more of that peach. So I'm definitely going to be putting this on my tray for June, which is going to be my last tray before I move. So I do want to put certain fragrances that I want to update you guys on that tray. And this is going to be on there. But so far, I'm liking it. So far, it's yummy. And people are complaining about the longevity, but come on. Like, sometimes we have to know what to expect from certain fragrances. This is a fresh, woody fragrance. It's very light upon opening anyways. Like, it's just very perfect for summertime. It's called Summer Vibes. So you're not going to get this super long lasting thick fragrance out of this. This is just one that you throw in your beach bag or throw in your purse and you just spray it on yourself whenever you want to get like that beautiful, like, I smell good. Something to just make you smell fresh and just such a crowd pleaser. I don't feel like this is something that's going to bother anyone. It's just so easy to wear and it's gorgeous. So I wouldn't even touch on longevity with this. But when it comes to the scent, I really, really like it. It has like that citrusy touch to it. It's just very nice. Other people were saying that it gives off like a very unisex vibe, almost like a men's cologne. I don't really get that. I do get it. It is unisex for sure, but I don't get men's cologne. I still get like a feminine touch in here, especially because I'm getting that peach. So I'm going to wear this one. I'm going to update you guys on this one. If you guys have tried it already, any of you guys who picked this one up, or if you're interested on it, let's chat about this one. I'm very excited for it. I cannot wait to start wearing it. And yeah, that is Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Summer Vibes. And now the last fragrance is one that when I saw it on Fragrance Net, I didn't even think about it. I literally just placed my order. This package almost got lost. So it came with this one. So I ordered the private show, but then when I saw this fragrance was available, I was so excited. I placed my order, and the mailman lately has just been skipping my house. I always see him looking super confused when he's delivering, like he doesn't know where the number of the house is at. And when I asked him about it, I was like, there's a package that says that it was delivered yesterday. It's not here. Don't mess up my day, because I was very excited about these. And he's just like,
I don't know. I didn't have no package for you.
So I was just like, well, there goes that. My package got lost. And the next day, my neighbor brought it over to me. They had left it at his house. So that was pretty annoying. But I was so happy because I was really mad. I was very excited about this one. You guys know I love Elie Saab Girl of Now, and it's one of my favorite fragrances, especially the original one. Shine is beautiful as well. And they recently came out with another flanker, and this is Girl of Now Lovely. So I was very hesitant to try this one because the notes in here are not notes that I typically go for, but the reviews were so mixed. So I just wanted to get like my thoughts on this one. So here is the packaging for it. It looks very similar to the other Girl of Now's. And I got it in the 1.7 fluid ounce, which is what all of my other bottles are. And this bottle, the juice is already pretty deep looking, and the flower is more definitely like a mint green type of color. The main accords for Lovely are aromatic and green. I don't usually go for those types of scents. Followed by sweet, fruity, almond, citrus, floral, fresh, spicy, amber, and nutty. The top notes are mint, pear, mandarin orange, rosemary, galbanum, blackcurrant blossom. I've never really seen that before. Middle notes are almond, orange blossom, frangipani, anise, and rose. And the base notes are tonka bean, patchouli, amber, and ambroxan. I was not worried about the patchouli because I love the way that patchouli is done on Girl of Now. Pretty much everything was sounding beautiful. It's just that I was kind of curious about that mint and rosemary, which again, the fragrance that I'm wearing today has rosemary in it. So I was just like, okay, let's try it out. Why not? I sprayed it on me. My husband said it was very pretty the first day I got it, but I have not touched it since then. So I'm going to spray it. Where can I spray it? I have so many fragrances on today. I just sprayed it right here. I like it. I feel like the mint and the rosemary makes this the perfect Girl of Now if you live somewhere hot and you do love Girl of Now, but it's just too thick and cloying for where you live. It just gives it like this refreshing fresh air to it, like minty, but not too minty. It's not like toothpaste, or it's not like mojito minty or nothing like that. No, it's just a very refreshing aromatic type of scent to it. And then you start kind of getting like those notes from Girl of Now. I can definitely see though that some people might see this kind of as medicinal or too green or a little herbally. I could definitely see that. I think it's gorgeous though. I think it's unique. I definitely have to wear it because I have not worn it. So this is not my official opinion on it. But from first impressions, I'm intrigued because it's different. I don't have it. It reminds me of something that I have smelled in the past, but I'm not sure if it's a fragrance or something else. I just love the way Girl of Now fragrances are blended and the way that the notes just come through. It's always just been kind of like an experience for me. And this is Girl of Now, but it's just lighter. It's a little green. It's refreshing. It's not as thick or cloying if it's too cloying for you where you live, or too thick, because I can't really pull out my original Girl of Now and just put it on here. It's very hard to get away with it. I feel like this will do the trick for hot weather. I still get the almond. I still get the nuttiness, the sweetness. I like it. It's sweet, it's green, aromatic, it's a little fresh. I'm liking it so far. So again, if you have tried this one, let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts on this one. And that brings me to the end of today's haul. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Comment down below if you love these, if you've tried them, if you're interested in them. I'm going to be leaving links to them in the description box. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It really helps out my channel. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you guys in my next video.
Ooh la la.